So we've seen phone schemes before related to police departments, like the grandparent scheme we've reported on in years past, where a caller falsely tells someone that their grandchild has been booked for a DUI or another arrest and they need to pay up to get their grandchild out. Now, though, Hartford police are warning about another trend. They say con artists are trying to impersonate officers. NBC Connecticut's Jane Caffrey spoke to them about what you should do if you get this kind of call.
Mike, bad actors targeting your phone is not something new. But now Hartford police warn that if the caller says there's an officer, even uses a name, they're not necessarily who they say they are.
It's not a call that a Hebron woman expected to get when she was at work in Hartford Friday.
When they called, they said it was one of the Hartford police officers, and they said their name and their badge number.
The caller told her she failed to show up in court as a witness.
He's like, number that shows up should match the police station, and it did when I Googled it. So I started panicking.
The caller also knew her address. Then he told her she was not in compliance and needed to go to the Hartford police station immediately.
They wanted me to stay on the line with them until I got to the station because they said, you know, we want to make sure that you're not going to take off or run away.
When her coworkers told her the demand didn't sound legitimate, the caller hung up.
I got off the phone. I was like shaking, and like they play off your fear, right?
Hartford police say it's an evolving situation they've dealt with a few years now.
This is a scam that I think is probably as old as the telephone itself.
Since November, they've seen an uptick in complaints about callers pretending to be officers.
We had a few incidents about a month ago, the same thing. What they've been doing now is they're actually Googling Hartford police officers and impersonating a Hartford police officer by name.
Hartford police say a caller claiming to be a police officer will inform the potential victim that they missed a court date or have an arrest warrant, then demand payment. Police warn no officer will ever call and ask for money or demand you go to the station to pay.
I don't believe there's been any instance where people actually fell victim to this. I think it's more of a nuisance.
Lieutenant Aaron Boisvert says the fraudulent calls sometimes come from out of state, making an investigation difficult.
These numbers are very difficult to track. It's not coming from someone's home down the street. Usually they're very far away using all kinds of encrypted computer numbers.
But police say there's one way to best protect yourself.
Just hang up the phone.
In addition to hanging up, you can also report these calls to the police department. Reporting in Hartford, Jane Caffrey, NBC Connecticut News.